Okay. Hello and welcome to Unlimited Appetizers, the show where we simulate killing time while waiting for your food at a restaurant. I am your host, Erin.
And I'm 50 squirrels in a trench coat, Mancha.
How are you doing today, Mancha?
I am doing very well. I had a nice walk today. My friend finally convinced me to start going to this bakery that's pretty close. Here's the issue. This bakery does close forever Saturday. So...
Oh, no!
It's one my friend frequented, and he's like, you should come with me because it's the last week. I'm like, I've never been there, right? Yeah, I'll go this last week. And now I'm sad because I could have been enjoying this bakery this whole time.
That happened to me here with a restaurant that we apparently used to do the work meetups at it. So like when I took it over, people were like, oh, you should do it for like the last one because it's like the last one before they got like closed. And I was like, sure. And then we went to it another time for somebody else's like lunch thing. And I was like, damn, this place is like good. And they weren't closing because it was like failing. They were closing because like the building owner like wanted to do something different with it or something. Don't know, but I was like, dang, I could have been eating here. It was delicious. And it was like right down the road for me. Yes. So I have, I don't know how visible it will be to people watching. Also, I put lipstick on, so it's kind of covering it. I have a big cut on my face, like here, and that is because last night at 3 a.m., Kevin decided that it was not time for me to sleep, and it was instead time for us to engage in combat. And he like very aggressively like scratched my face while I was laying down, and here we are. I was like panicking last night. I was like, oh my god, I hope it doesn't like leave like a mark. And then I put like Neosporin on. It's like mostly better today.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just be, like you did nothing to him.
I did nothing. Are you asking, did I provoke him?
Yeah, I assume you didn't, but just like he just did this.
No, every night when I go to sleep, it's like a battle. Like I don't tell people about it a lot because it sounds crazy, but like it took a long time for him to be able to sleep in the same room as me. And I used to keep him in the bathroom, and then he would claw at the door, so then I had to let him out. And then he's been good for a while, but if I like don't let him like run around a lot and like get all his energy out, he gets like angry. And I've been working really late the last like 2 nights, so I had him like away because he'll just get into everything and like distract me, and I had like something I had to finish. So I think when I went to bed, he just had a lot of energy, so I'm just like laying there like doing absolutely nothing at all, and he just comes over and is like Barr! And like he's also biting cords that I thought he wasn't gonna find that have been there like forever that he just suddenly found now. So I don't know. He's a little terror. It was so bad last night I couldn't get him to stop that I have a pull-out couch bed in the living room, and I slept on the couch.
Wow.
Because the cat is not having it.
That's terrifying.
If I put him in the bathroom, he'll bang on the door all night, so I'm like, there's no other option. I just have to, yeah.
Yeah. We do have another important event to talk about, and I'm sure that this is emotionally polarizing.
This has not been a good week for me.
This has been a week for Erin, and I apologize, but it does come with one good thing for us, the podcast, and it's that we got another bingo. We did get another bingo square.
So
at the expense of one of our two sanity.
Yeah, so okay, what happened was I was at Animazement, and I only went on Saturday, and then on Sunday I had booked a photo shoot, and I wasn't going to the actual con, but I was like, I'm gonna do my photo shoot like in the area because like the photographer's there, blah blah blah. And then afterwards I was like, I'm gonna get some food at like a food truck. And so I got like a pizza and like this brownie thing, and then like a drink from like a different truck, and I'm carrying my like props and stuff from like the photo shoot and like my purse. And it's like raining a little bit, and then I start walking back to where I parked, and I realize that I don't know what parking garage I parked in. And then when I was leaving, I kind of like came in a hurry, and I knew I might not be able to find it, but I was like, I'll look at my bank statement. I'll just look at like the name of like where I parked on the bank thing because I used my card. And the name that comes up, if you search it, there's like 20 things in downtown Raleigh that are named the same like parking company. So I was like, oh shit, like I'm lost. Like I don't know how to get where I need to go. And so I wandered around the streets of Raleigh for 2 hours, and the rain only got worse, in like the pouring rain with a pizza box and like all this stuff. And I was in cosplay. I was like gradually like taking it off as like the time went on. And then finally I was like, all right, I'm just gonna retrace my steps from like driving down the road to like where I went in. And I did that, and then I found like the entrance, and I walked inside, and I was like, okay, this looks the same. This is the right one. But it took me 2 hours, and the pizza box I was carrying was like disintegrated. So the pizza's fine. So I get in the car and I start texting everybody about what happened and be like, oh my god, this is terrible, blah blah. It's like worst day. And then Mancha's like, you know, there's a space on the bingo board that Erin gets lost. And then suddenly I was like not mad anymore.
I think my response was funnier because you like post there's like this picture of you all looking all wet, like you've been out in the rain for 2 hours, and my response is, Erin got lost!
Yeah, and then you posted something on the appetizers account that was like from the conversation. Yeah, it was something. It happened. I'm glad it's out of the way, maybe, and I don't get lost another time this year. Maybe it's a good luck thing, so I don't get lost.
Yeah, hopefully
in the future.
It was just that one. We knew it would happen, though. We predicted it.
It was so embarrassing. I posted something about it on Instagram, and I had like the last slide on my post was like me like drenched. And the photographer was like, oh no, I'm so sorry you got lost. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want you to think that you had anything to this was all my fault. Like, you were fine. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah.
All that matters is you. I was actually going to ask you how you had found your way back, so you did cover that.
I remember when I came in, it was like I didn't park at the place I did the previous day because I like missed a turn or something. So I went like somewhere kind of weird. And then I was like going to be late to the shoot. So I was like running, and that's why I didn't pay attention to where I was. And I didn't think to like pin drop on like Google Maps. It was that is part of how I found it. Also, Google Maps has some history of like where you were, even if you didn't like annotate it or whatever. But it was like kind of approximate. And so I saw there was this area where my location jumped from like somewhere to like another side of the street. And I was like, well, that was probably me coming out of the parking garage. So for like an hour, I was looking at the one entrance of that, and it was the other one. And that's why that didn't help me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have a cut on my face. I got lost. I had 2 very long work days this week, and here we are.
I don't think I've had any wacky adventures. I'm now on summer break, so that may change. Though I don't know if I'm going to travel this summer or not, just because given that there are 2 cons that I want to go to that are going to be at weird times during the year next year. I probably should just save to go to those cons. So
cool. Yeah, I'm excited. June is my favorite month because it has my birthday, and it's like kind of like, I know that the first day of summer isn't till like near the end of June, but I like count the beginning of June. I'm like, it's summer. June through August is like when I count it.
It's summer vibes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, also it's very warm here anyway, so it's basically been summer for like a month. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say I made a post today, and I did 2 things wrong on this post. One, I wrote all this stuff about why I love June and it's my favorite month, and then I went on Twitter and I saw every single person was making like a pride post, and I was like, I hope people don't think it was like a conscious choice that I left pride out of my reasons that I love June. Just want to be clear that I love pride. That was not an intentional choice. And then the second thing I did wrong, I posted a picture of my Rise cosplay. It's her birthday, and I didn't even know, and I didn't put anything in the caption about it.
Just a comedy of errors on that post.
It's a comedy of errands this week.
Comedy of errands. We see it.
I'm doing everything wrong today.
It happens. It's all right.
Speaking of doing things wrong, our discussion today is going to be a failed secret segment of mine that I decided wasn't what I wanted to do for like a surprise. So instead, we're just gonna talk about it, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, so let's go into that. I still don't know a ton about this one, but I'm at least aware of it.
Yeah. So basically the idea I had was just like there's like phrases that people like misuse a lot, or like they think it's supposed to be like one thing but it's actually like something else. And sometimes I just think those are fun to like look up. And then also I did some that were like song lyrics that are like commonly misheard. So I was looking at like articles to piece these together, and one of the weird things about it is like some of them are good and like, oh yeah, I've heard people mess that up before, and then some of them were just like incredibly stupid, and I was like, no one has ever mixed that up ever. So I have some of both on here.
I do have a couple thoughts that on things that are relevant to this topic that I will chime in on time to time. I do have some
Go
thoughts.
ahead.
So
Go ahead.
Well, I want you to start with your stuff, and then
Okay.
I've got things.
Is there some commonly misused phrases? The first one is it is for all intents and purposes, and a lot of people think it's for all intensive purposes. And I used to think that for a really long time, and I would say it like that, and then like at some point in my life I learned that and fixed it, but I'm aware that that is when people mess up. Thoughts, Mancha?
I mean, I see the thing about that one, right, is like this is one I've not messed up personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny, but like the interesting thing about this one is, right, like the reason that this one I think gets messed up is because even like all intensive purposes sounds correct, right? Like
Yeah.
intensive isn't a word people use often, but it is like a word. I was just looking it up right now. Like it has to do with like how intense something is. So it's just like it sounds like a legitimate thing, right? For all intensive purposes, like sounds like you're saying, okay, for all like the reasons that this is important, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just for all reasons.
Yeah.
Like so that one I think it's forgivable because if you mess it up, you're still saying a similar thing.
Yeah, I agree. I would never be like, "Wow, you're dumb" for like getting it wrong, but I got it wrong and then I felt dumb. Also deep-seated is the original, and people think it's deep-seated, but it kind of both of them work.
That one,
right?
I would have actually assumed it was the other way around. I would have assumed deep-seated would be the messed up one.
Yeah,
I don't use that one, so
it's
I don't use that phrase.
Yeah, it's like deep-seated is like firmly established, which sounds like what the other one kind of you think of like roots and like something being like established.
Again, because it makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's one of those ones that people like, I don't know. There's been a couple of these where like they're used so commonly that like both of them are correct. I don't necessarily know that both of them are correct considered, but like I think a lot of people are like, yeah, that's fine because it like makes sense.
Like deep seated is like, yeah, the roots have been here for a long time. Deep seated is like, my ass is very comfy in this chair, thank you.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I feel like the first one makes more sense.
That's why some of them are like confusing because it's like, oh, beck and call, the internet is telling me people think is beckon call. Like
I've
beckon.
never heard
anyone mess that one up. That was one of the ones where I was like, I don't think anybody.
I don't believe you on that one. I don't think.
Yeah. This is another one where they're both like correct, but like hunger pains is originally hunger pangs.
Yeah, I also knew that one. I didn't realize. Yeah, okay. Took me a second. Like, I didn't realize that was. I guess that makes sense.
If somebody said hunger pains, I would not think to like.
Yeah.
Because it still is true.
Yeah, it's still a thing. You're just talking about two different things at that point. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the original one is like why that. Okay. Yeah.
I said I'd like intermittently interject with stuff.
Go ahead, sure.
So here's something that really bothers me. This is something that bothered my parents, and then they talked to me about it, and I'm like, now it bothers me because it bothered them. And this is like a grammar error more so than a word one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are fine.
But when someone says that something, like this pencil needs sharpened.
People say that?
Yeah, like at least around in this area, everyone says like this needs blanked instead of needs to be sharpened.
Or
and
needs sharpening.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like either of those would work, but like that it needs cleaned, like needs sharpened. I don't know what it is. And that's like even like the other teachers at the school I work at say that, and I'm like,
and you're like, you are shaping the youth. They're all gonna say this wrong because of you.
I am judgmental. That is not how the grammar works for that
Yep.
one. That one really bothers me personally.
Yeah. I agree. I never heard anyone say that. I believe you that
it
people
might just
do.
be a Midwest thing.
Well, yeah, because there's stuff here that people say that I haven't heard before. What is the one that Tyler always says that I was always like, what is that? I can't remember. There's like some thing that people say around here that like when I first heard it, I was like, excuse me? And yeah.
Actually, that reminds me. I don't remember if we talked about this on the podcast before. Erin, what do you call the game where there are 3 people and 2 people are passing a ball between each other and then the other person's trying to get the ball?
Oh, is this a thing? Does it have like the 4 squares? Is it that
no.
thing? Okay.
It's usually called something in the middle. What do you call that
monkey.
game? Okay. Okay, good. You're not insane.
What is it? What do people think it is?
It's in here. Here it's monkey still.
Okay.
In apparently Buffalo, it's pickle in the middle.
Oh, that's funny. I don't
hate
like
that so much. I'm full of vitriol. Unfunniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. I don't care for that. This is another one that it gave me where I was like, I don't think anyone says that. Wait. I read this backwards. Oh my god.
Oh,
Mancha,
no.
you're gonna not like this.
Oh,
okay.
no.
You know the phrase, you've got another thing coming?
Yeah.
You're never gonna believe this. It's, you've got another think coming. Because it's part of a larger phrase that if that's what you think, you've got another think coming. And it just got shortened and then people say thing. Woo! I do not like that!
That is terrible. I love etymology, but that is awful.
Oh, that one hurt me. I was about to be like, no one says that. And then I was like, the thing I was about to say nobody says is the thing.
I mean, it's a new phrase that we've created based on an old one.
Yeah, that happens too. It is weird.
We've made it good. Evolves. We've made it less terrible.
Oh, when we get to the lyrics one, I have a fun story about myself mishearing.
I hope it is the one that I'm thinking of.
I don't know if I told you that. I don't know. Whatever. So
there is one I remember you talking about, and I'm hoping it is that one. And if not, then we've got 2 very good.
I think it's that one. Okay. So with the more phrases, blah blah blah. It's originally buck naked, and people say butt naked, but again, butt naked makes sense because your butt's out when you're naked. Yeah, that's one where I'm like, I don't care. You can say whichever one.
Yeah, again, both work.
Oh, and then this was on there. It wasn't really. This one's like a spelling one. The phrase "free reign," it's not with the. It's not with the G.
It's not like reign, like a king.
It's free.
Oh, is it reign like a horse's reins?
It's reign like a king. It's art. Wait, no. Hold on. I'm gonna send you this paragraph, Erin, and you can tell me what you think this says.
Oh my god.
That's why I kept the notes because I knew I was gonna mess these up when I was reading it.
Okay.
I think it's saying they're different, but fine.
Reign with the G is the king reign. Rein
Yeah.
without the G, Rein, is like the thing that the horsies have.
Yeah.
So I feel like they mean the same thing.
Yeah. I
It's
think
just
it
they are referencing completely different things.
yeah. So that's interesting. Brr, 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 brr.
One looks like it's stronger if it's the G one.
Oh, this is another one that I don't think anybody says. It's exact revenge. This thing was trying to tell me people say extract revenge. I
I've
don't think
never
I've
heard
ever
that.
heard anyone say that. Yeah.
Maybe like 2 guys.
Yeah. Coleslaw, people calling it cold slaw. That
Never
makes sense
heard
to me.
that. It makes
I
sense,
think I've
but
heard people say it, but not like a lot.
never heard that one, but
This one I used to get wrong when I was younger. Alzheimer's disease, people thinking it's called old timers disease because it's kind of like associated with old people. I thought that when I was a kid. Like, I did not know. And then, like, you see it written out one time and you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. Because some names have like chicken pox and stuff. They got names that are kind of like goofy. It's like, it's believable. Bad bad rap is and bad rep. I'm trying to figure out which one it's telling me is the right one. The word rap arrived on the scene in the 14th century. Okay, so I think it's saying rap is the original one, but it's kind of evolved because people say rep for reputation, so they both kind of work.
yeah, I always thought it was battle rap.
I think I've said both like before and didn't really think about it at all until this moment.
Can I talk about my favorite one of these?
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
way?
That's all my regular phrases. I have song lyrics after this.
I looked up a list because there's one I was trying to remember. My favorite one ever is Doggy Dog World. Instead
Dog World.
Instead of Dog Eats Dog World, Doggy Dog World is so good. That is so funny.
That just conjures up to me the image of like Who Let the Dogs Out playing immediately after you say that.
That it reminds me of a tweet I saw earlier that was like it was something about Rivers Cuomo saying I look just like Puppy Doggy. It's just the same joke. It's just like, I think that's fun. Those are cute.
I remembered the thing that Tyler said. Okay, I'm curious if this is like just I'm crazy or if this is like a thing. If you have something like, say you have food and you're gonna put it in the fridge, how would you describe that action? Would you put it blank
in the fridge?
If you're just using what you put it blank
away?
Yeah, everybody here says put it up.
What?
Yeah, not like everybody, but everybody in Tyler's family, they all say put it up. Like if they're like, if I have food out, Tyler will be like, can you go put that up? And I'll be like, what? And he's like, yeah, put it up. And I'm like, but yeah, that's like putting something away.
That is haunting. I don't like that.
That's the one where I was trying to remember it. It's like weird. Yeah.
Like, oh.
Okay, so I'm on to lyrics. So I'm gonna share my story of a lyric I very misheard. So there's a TikTok trend with Lil Nas X's song. It's this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
Old Town Road. And I'd never heard this song, and I'd only seen
this was right when it came out.
Yeah, I'd only seen like the little clippable like TikTok part of it, and I didn't ever see the title. I just heard the audio. And he says, I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road and ride till I can't no more. And for the longest time, I thought he was saying, I'm going to take my horse to the hotel room and ride till I can't no more. So I was always like, is he like riding with someone on a horse to the room? Or is he like having relations with his horse? Like, what is this lyric supposed to mean? And now I'm like, oh, I'm just really stupid. And he was saying Old Town Road, and it's not like sexual at all.
Yeah, that was exactly the one I was hoping it was gonna be.
That's my most I've ever gotten a lyric wrong. And the best part was somebody else at like a party or something also thought that, and we had a conversation about it. And I was like, I'm not the only person in the world that's insane.
This one's not that funny But you know the song "No Reason" from Beetlejuice.
Yes. I don't.
Okay,
I'm gonna look it up
it's
just
the
so I know.
song that Delia and Lydia sing
Oh yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
It's a good song. That one, there were a couple lyrics that I misunderstood until I saw it live the first time.
Uh huh.
And then I was like, "Oh, it's a completely different line." Notably, it was near the very end, uh be prepared to take your eggs and freeze them.
What did you think
I
that
thought it
said?
was X. Like I thought it was a lot tamer of like a joke. Like be prepared, like just like freezing out your ex, right?
Oh.
Like be prepared to keep this person out of your life instead of be prepared to freeze your eggs because you were becoming an old woman.
See, this is probably like I'm a woman, so immediately I knew it was eggs, but like that makes sense. That's
I
really
never
funny.
like read the lyrics for it, right? So and it
Yeah.
wasn't a song I listened to super often, so it was just like, yeah, that's I assume what the line is. And then I was like, oh, I don't remember there was another song. I don't remember what it was that I also had oh, it's a slightly different word.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Like the correct answer is a lot funnier than the one I had. So, oh well, I guess.
That's always fun. Yeah. I have a bunch of songs that I love that I like was singing wrong until I looked up the lyrics, and like I'm sure I have a lot more that I haven't looked up. Um but yeah. So I had oh the correct lyric is this is, do you know the Dire Straits song "Money for Nothing"? And they say "money for nothing" and your chicks for free, and people think it says chips.
You're gonna be surprised how many of these songs I probably don't know very well.
The problem
I
is
am
this was
I
written
am a
by
terrible music man.
problem is this was written by like a regular person who writes these kinds of articles, so it's all like older stuff. I had trouble finding like newer things. Um in Jimi Hendrix's song "Purple Haze," he says, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky," and people think it says, "Excuse me while
This
I kiss
guy.
this guy." And I have a family members in a band, and they sing that lyric in like one of their songs, but they say "this guy," and I'm like, awesome. Um, this one's just kind of like a memed on one, but like Elton John, "Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer." People say Tony Danza, who's like a celebrity
Yeah, I
who
think I've
like,
heard that before.
yeah, that's the only thing that I even know who that celebrity is from people memeing on that lyric, and like I don't actually know what he does. Um, but yeah. Um, okay, some of these are dumb.
Can we talk about how incomprehensible some song lyrics are? By the way,
Yes.
it's just like
Yes.
even with the lyrics in front of me, I don't believe you. I think the biggest culprit of this is not it's wild because like when you hear covers of songs, you're like, oh, those are the words. Two
Yes.
big examples of this are "Come On, Eileen," because like the Save Ferris version is like great and comprehensible, and it's also better than the original song, and I love the original song.
Yeah.
But "Come On, Dexy" in your Midnight Runners, I don't know what you're saying. Like it's also because like he is not saying "our mothers cried, sang along, who'd blame them." It is just sounds.
Oh my
And
god.
a less egregious example of this, believe it or not, is the Magic School Bus theme song.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember like the Magic School Bus theme song.
I remember they talk in the beginning for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less bad because you can at least tell like the vibe of what is being said, but the big thing is like there are a lot of like words that are just they're not really understandable.
Uh-huh.
That's just like it's like Spank a Plankton to Raft a River of Lava, which like they make sense. You can tell most of the words, but you can't tell what the verbs are. So it's just like because the original singer, I can't understand him. And then the new version for like the reboot is sung by Lin-Manuel, and I'm like, that's a much better version because I can understand all the words in the song.
Oh yeah. No, I totally agree. I've had that experience before where you're listening to a cover and you're like, ooh. Or just I look something up for the first time. But sometimes you look up a lyric and the thing that commonly comes up is like wrong. Like there was something in 1 week that was wrong in the Spotify version. And I remember I asked you about it and you're like, no, it's this. And I was like, that's what I thought. But like the Spotify thing like had the wrong words. Um, it's interesting. Okay, so this could go on forever. I had a lot. I just want to share some of the really stupid ones that they put in this article where I'm like, no one has ever confused that. I do not believe it. In Hot Chocolate's You Sexy Thing, the lyric is I believe in miracles, and they're trying to tell me that people think it says I remove umbilicals. It's not what it says. And then there's a Selena Gomez song. I don't even know this song, but she says I'm 14 carat, and they wrote that people think it says I'm farting carrots.
True. That's so true.
Also, they're trying to tell me that Adele's Chasing Pavements, people think it says Chasing Penguins. Don't think anyone thinks that. I also don't think anyone thinks the lyric is Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese.
Yeah, they're made of D's
nuts.
D's nuts.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. They say that people think it says Lorraine is gone, like the name. And then
there's another song that has like incomprehensible lyrics that I cannot remember. It's like,
yeah. I really like the song Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and they say there's a bad moon on the rise, and this article wrote there is a bathroom on the right. It doesn't sound like that in the song. And then they included the NSYNC. It's gonna be me. People memeing on it being it's gonna be May because he says it kind of like May. Yeah. There's other ones, but those were the really dumb ones.
This isn't a song I ever misunderstood, but I just want to talk about it because I remembered about it really quick. Have you heard the song Rapture by Blondie?
Maybe.
It is just what is happening in the song is incomprehensible because it's about like an alien coming down that eats cars and shoots you and like it eats guitars.
I like
and
that.
It is just an absurd song and I love it a lot. You can understand all the lyrics, but you're like, is this really what's happening in the song? Yeah, the man from Mars is through with cars. He's eating bars. Yeah, wall to wall, door to door, hall to hall. He's gonna eat them all.
I see Fab Five Freddy in this song.
This is the song.
Five Nights at Freddy's, man.
Five Nights at Freddy's told me everybody's fly. DJ spin and I said, my.
Oh my gosh. Woot. All
right. Well, speaking of music, I think we're gonna transition right into our next segment. We'll be right back. All right. So this one was my idea. I had wanted to put together a like guess that video game tune type game. And then like the only issue with that is I had mentioned wanting to do it prior, but if we did it like I'm blanking how to finish the sentence.
Copyright?
I would honestly not the copyright issue. It's the fact that if I wouldn't get to play the game.
Right.
And then I remembered that like this one channel, Piano Man 333, has a couple where they're piano covers from like Muse scores for the songs. So not only are we probably not gonna have copyright issues, we'll be able to play together. I've watched this video like once like a year ago, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll also get a lot of the easy ones together. And so
Me
we've got
Tyler
two of these.
Play things like this a lot.
The links to these videos will be in the description as well. So I would go support this channel as well. Thank you, Piano Man 333. Sorry that we're doing reaction type video to your content. So we're gonna do both a part 1 and a part 2 for this.
We just have to say enough things to make it transformative content while also not pausing the video because we can't pause it. So I'm just gonna be
the recording situation is held up by tape and pipe cleaners and popsicle sticks. It's gonna be great. There are pauses in between each one, so
that's good.
Let's go ahead and
we're
gonna guess the game. Here. Yeah, so he's probably gonna be one of them. Wow, I wonder what that is. I've never heard this song in my life. I like these subtitles that just go doo-doo-doo. I am turning them off.
I was playing one of these with Tyler, and it was logos, guessing logos. Oh, I'm talking. I don't hear
This is Minecraft.
Oh, it's Minecraft. Okay.
If it's not
this one
Minecraft,
threw me off. I need to turn it up. Here, there we go.
I turned it down a bit so I could hear you.
Oh, I see. It's that thing.
I know what this is. I will see if you can get it first.
I know it. I forget. It's old. Yeah. Okay. I'm bad at recognizing stuff. Is this like Zelda or something?
No.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know this one. It's probably like a AAA game.
Okay.
I don't know. If it's Nintendo, I'm gonna yell because I don't know it. I wouldn't know Assassin's Creed. Yeah, nope.
It's the Wii menu thing.
It's the Me channel.
That's yeah.
The Me Maker.
Got him.
Have you heard the version of this that's just like the uncomfortable pauses?
Yeah, I hate it.
That is the funniest one. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I know it. I don't know what it is though.
It's Tetris.
Tyler's really into Tetris.
I love Tetris. It's fun. Oh. I think it's F-Zero, but I only know it from Smash Bros. Oh, and it's Mega Man.
I
knew it was something. That one's easy.
Is it Zelda?
Yeah, this one's Zelda. Yeah. This is the Zelda.
Now it's Zelda. I'm just gonna guess that everything I don't know is Zelda because I don't play Zelda.
Well, we've got the Zelda in, so I don't know.
I got
this
more. One. Yeah, but I know they have a lot of songs and stuff.
It's the Hyrule Field theme in the first game. Game of Thrones video game.
Really?
No, I'm making that up. I don't know what this is.
There is a Game of Thrones video game. It's not good.
Okay, no. I thought it was going to be Skyrim, but it wasn't.
I don't know.
I don't know this. Oh, it was! I technically got it.
Yeah, that counts.
I thought it was going to go into a different Skyrim song, though. The quick bump.
Do you know what this is?
No. This sounds vaguely familiar.
I feel like I'm listening to someone's piano recital.
Nope. Nope.
No, sir.
This one's easy.
I know what it is. I just am bad at recalling.
It's Nintendo. It's Smash Bros.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like... Okay, yeah, I don't know.
You gotta just go for the guess.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed Smash. I would have thought it was from like a specific...
You should still guess.
Mancha, how do I guess if I don't know what it is?
You guess with your guess brain.
Guess when I have no clue. I just know I've heard it before.
I don't know this one, by the way.
I don't know it either, so I'm talking through it.
I should have known that! Damn it! I love zombies. I can't believe I didn't get that. I did know that.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know this one. Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
Oh, I should not have been playing. Well, I guess I was playing with the sound off. Dude, this is Mario.
Yeah, this is. Which Mario is this? I don't know, but it's Mario.
Oh, is it 64?
It is!
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, you got it. Good job. Oh, that's Pokemon.
Okay, yeah.
That one I'll just snipe at the beginning.
Well, I don't care if you say
because I'm powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to leave room for the ones I catch like immediately for you to guess, but like I like Pokemon. That's the Pokemon main theme.
What the hell? Do you know what this is?
I should have known that, but I did not.
Play that.
I did not. It's a good game.
I haven't.
Oh, what is this? This one's familiar.
I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
I
I've heard the
wouldn't know
theme
that.
before.
Ooh. Is it playing audio still?
Maybe this one got claimed.
Oh, that would make sense.
Well, let's
Okay.
guess what it is.
It's Nintendo property. I don't know. Who would
I wonder why
copyright
it
claim
would've-
their game music?
It could have been like maybe like the person who made the score asked them to take it down. It was Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Oh, it would be Square Enix.
Yeah, okay.
This one's also Mario.
Oh, is it?
I think this one is
Oh.
the one where you're the cat.
Oh, I've never played that.
Or not. It is a Mario. Yeah, it was the one where you're
It is the one where yeah, I've never played that one or seen anyone play it.
This is another familiar one.
Yeah.
This is one I'm gonna be upset because I didn't get it.
I'm not gonna be upset because I know I'm terrible at guessing things. Not
I'm just
upset.
sweaty at quiz games.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, this is. Oh, come on, Erin.
It's Harvest Moon, right? Or no? No.
Erin.
Stardew.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. I was thinking along the lines of Nintendo, and I was like, I know I play this while I farm.
Why can't I place it?
That should show you how bad I am at recalling things from memory. I've listened to the Stardew soundtrack like 1,000 times. Like, it's been in my Spotify rap before.
It's okay. I couldn't get the Sonic one. This is another like familiar sounding one. I listen to too much video game music instead of real music. This is a problem.
Yeah, I have friends that do that.
I wouldn't have done that.
I had that, but I played it, I think, with sound off mostly. I don't know what this is. That is another problem. If it is a game I have played, sometimes I just turn the music off and put my own music on, unless it's like real good. Crash Bandicoot.
Megalovania.
Yep.
All right, that is
I
the
like that
first
he ended
one.
on that one. That was good.
Yeah, I feel like Megalovania is like, it's obvious. Also, Sans was in the beginning.
Yeah,
so.
also the other ones were all like long, and that one he's like, I'm gonna give you this a little bit because I know you nerds know it.
Okay. And then here is the second one.
Okay. Oh,
Woof, woof.
the woofing in my ears.
I do know this
is.
one. This
Oh.
one's a mobile game, but I had it on the DS.
A mobile game.
It's Plants vs Zombies.
Oh,
I
I
love
would
Plants
have no
vs Zombies
idea.
so much. It's really good. You should try it out. This is Pokemon.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's Diamond and Pearl. It's something. It's one of the root themes at the beginning of the game.
I'm curious if
I
it's
think it's the
one
first
I've
root theme.
played. Yeah.
It's Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, I did play the remakes of those.
I have not seen this video, by the way, so I'm not. There's no like background memory of any of the songs.
Huh.
This one's. I don't know this one. I have not played that.
Not played any of these games.
It looks good. We're both fake gamers, Erin. How does it feel?
I know. Oh man, I'm a nerd. Yeah. Well, it's like, it's hard when you tell people, I'm like, yeah, I'm a gamer, and then like you list off games you play, and they're all like your niche, like specific interest, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, maybe I'm a fake gamer.
Oh no, I should know that. What is that? Oh, I shouldn't know that. I have heard it though. This is Breath of the Wild.
Ah, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gotten that.
I've seen the beginning of that game enough to know that is like Link running towards the cliff and like jumping off. It's helpful because that soundtrack also is piano though.
Ah, that's true.
And also I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, so you know.
Wait. I know what it is.
This one's a meme. It's the default dance.
Oh, I wouldn't have. I know I'd heard it, but I probably didn't know what it was when I heard it.
What's the... Oh, that's the Clash of Clans sound effect.
It's a Mario.
This one is Mario.
Yeah. I don't know what Mario.
It's Delfino Plaza?
If it is, I love that.
It's Delfino Plaza.
Yeah.
Or Coconut... No, it was Coconut Mall.
Oh, that's my
Coconut Mall.
favorite one.
It was one of the two of those. I'm sorry. Yell at me in the comments.
I don't care. Oh, they can yell at you, yes.
That was Coconut Mall.
Okay. I do love Coconut Mall.
Well, I got the assignment right by answering the question wrong. I wouldn't have known that one.
Good job. Man, he put little memes in here.
I do know this one.
He wrote No Russian on that last one.
It's my chance to be a big shot, Erin.
Oh, Delta Rune? I didn't get to him. I probably should just watch a playthrough because I'm not gonna play it. Maybe that's what
Aw. This one's also piano originally.
I know what it is.
I wish I remembered the original name of this song.
I've heard it. Is it a sad game?
No, but it's got a sad title. I mean, questionable. This is the Kingdom Hearts title theme.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. I know this.
What is this?
I know whatever it is.
I'm just gonna say it's Mario, because I don't remember what it is.
Animal Crossing. I should know.
Yeah, you'd know that better than I would.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Bully.
Oh.
This is the Bully running around music. I love Bully. I would kill for a Bully too. Please, Rockstar, give it to me.
He should just put in regular ass music and be like, "It's Just Dance. It's Guitar Hero."
That's what Siva Gunner does for some of their memes. They just rip real songs.
I do feel like I'm playing Guitar Hero.
Is this Pokemon?
Notes coming down.
Oh, it's Overwatch.
Excuse
Look at me go.
I know this.
Is this Luigi's Mansion?
Maybe. It feels sad or spooky.
It's something that's like spooky but not too spooky.
Luigi's Mansion would make sense, but I don't know. Yeah, you did. Good job. Even songs I really like, when they come on, I can't always say the name of them. Like, I'll be like, I can sing all the words, but like, I don't know what this one's called.
Never would have gotten that.
Nope. No Prince of Persia for me.
I don't even know if I've ever seen gameplay of a Prince of Persia game. I think I've seen the movie.
I feel like I saw some video game commentary video thing that mentioned it, and that's my only exposure to it.
I know that you can time travel. I have not played Silent Hill.
I played any Silent Hill. I saw a lot of Silent Hill memes.
What is this? This is the Five Nights at Freddy's song.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
This isn't from the game. It's that's not from the game.
Is it like
that's
a fan thing?
It's a fan song. Oh, I love this song.
It's Portal. I really like this one, and I also really like the one in the second game too. I love both of them.
This song hit me really hard the first time like I played this game. So it's like on the edge of like songs that make me cry. It's like,
aww.
It depends like on the mood I'm in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is this?
It's very familiar.
Okay, yeah.
Haven't played it enough.
I've played a lot of Terraria.
I haven't. I wish
in your
I
apartment.
Liked it more.
I've played a lot of Terraria in your apartment.
Yep. I know.
With your roommates.
I tried it a bunch of times, but it was just like, this wasn't quite for me.
Oh boy, one note. I don't know.
This cut on my face hurts. Because I accidentally got makeup in it. I have never played Fallout.
This is one I've heard, but I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I've been seeing a lot of memes for fandoms I'm not in, because there's a lot of those tweets that are like, quote tweet this with your favorite, like, this series meme, and I saw a lot of Silent Hill ones and, like, some of these other things. I know an embarrassingly few amount of these, but also I don't really care because I haven't. It's like games like The Last of Us. Like I know of it, I know what happens in it because I googled the plot, but I haven't played it. I know it.
Oh, it's Jump Up Superstar.
The next, like, 3 seconds after they showed it would have given it to me, but it was, like, the recognizable part.
Well, in the comments below, tell us if you did better than we did.
I was gonna say, we gotta make it transformative content by talking during it, but then the entire time we didn't know any of them, so it's basically like watching the video originally.
Yeah. Hey. I think we got more than half of them.
I don't think Piano Man's gonna be too mad at our 10 viewers.
Piano Man 333, thank you for your contribution to our channel. I'm going to close that, and immediately behind it, I have to send you a link to a PowerPoint that you should be able to edit. It's already up on my screen. It's going to be up on the screen already for my secret segment.
Oh, I have a quick note on that last thing we did. So I forgot to say, so me and Tyler did one where it was like logos. And the entire time, every time there was a car logo, I'd be like, Honda, because I have a Honda and I don't like know cars at all. And I kept guessing it, and Tyler would get them right like every time, and it was never Honda. And then at one point, Tyler's like, you realize Honda's just an H? And I was like, shit.
I would wreck so hard at logos, though.
Yeah, because you love them.
Yeah, because I'm a crazy graphic design man.
Oh, this is why you asked me if I could play chess.
Yeah, so I assume you're on the account, so I can't see you in, but you are in, yes?
Yeah, I'm in.
Great. Can you move around one of the pieces just
Which
to make
side
sure?
am I?
you are going to. Well, you could pick actually. Which color would you like to be, Erin? Would you like
Well,
to be white
you
or
already
black?
moved the black one. I'll be the white one.
Okay. We're gonna play chess, Erin. We're gonna play chess together, and it's gonna be
Okay.
great.
You're
And
gonna
there's
have to remind me on the movements.
Yeah. Well, so you get to go first.
Okay.
As white. And this is just gonna be chess. It's normal chess. Nothing weird is gonna happen during chess.
Dang. Okay. I don't know if I trust you, Mancha.
We're gonna play a wholesome game of chess, the smartest game ever. I saw a post today that was great. It's just like, chess is really fun if neither of the people playing it are good at chess.
That was like when I was watching the Ludwig chess boxing event.
It's because like, yeah, you don't have to. I don't know what like random maneuver this is. I'm just playing the funny game with the horses.
Can the pawns move 1 or 2 spaces? Is that the thing
they can
do?
move 2 on their first move.
Okay.
But after that, they can only move 1.
I'm going to move up 1, 2, 2.
Okay, 2. Great. And I'm recording this on my end, by the way, so we should be good. I am going to bring my horse. Oh, I'm gonna right click and ruin everything. I'm gonna bring my horsey out to 6.
Okay.
To H6.
I'm gonna move my other guy up 2.
By the way, just so we're clear, this one, that's the king. Because I always get the king and queen confused. I want to make sure you know that that's the king.
Okay.
Great.
Got him.
I'm going to advance my horse down the Old Town Road.
If I put this one here, can the horse do something to it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I put that there.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to advance this man here.
Okay.
I'm going to advance that pawn to H6 too.
I'm going to put this guy here.
I'm then going to advance this pawn to G5. Boy, I don't know chess notation very well.
How do they capture?
Pawns are diagonal, so like your pawn can get my pawn, but my pawn can also get your pawn.
I take.
All right, so we're gonna drag this one over here to down here to your captured pieces, and then I'm going to capture your pawn in response.
Okay. When do the 3-minute fight scenes happen?
Right now. So we're gonna fade. We fade to black, and it's me. No, that's actually not the bit of this.
Okay.
I don't want to trick you into thinking that is the bit of this. It's not going to be Sonic versus the Phantom Virus once again.
For a hot second, I did think, I was like, what if Mancha just pre-made like a cosplay chessboard and isn't going to tell me who anyone is until they die? But it's going to be a different bit.
Another time, that would be really funny. And I'm mad I didn't think of that now, because that's a really good bit.
And then we could, it could be like an improv game where we have to figure out how that character would kill the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how does the castle the rook move?
Straight lines, as long as they want to go.
I go up here.
Okay, I'm going to move my rook here to H5.
Okay. How does the horse capture?
The horse moves 2 in one direction and then 1 in a different direction. So it's a little L.
So is it like wherever he lands gets killed?
It's wherever he lands. You jump over everything else.
Boop.
Yeah. So that piece was in danger and now it's not. Great. My rook is going to spend his turn constructing a bridge to the other side of the board.
Oh, jeez.
So now there is a bridge that links H5 to A5.
Okay.
And this bridge, I'm going to say, is made out of wood.
Anything else I should know about?
That is my turn.
Okay. Can I go on the bridge?
Yeah. I mean,
I-
you do what you want.
Can I go? Oops, I moved him under the bridge. Sorry. I put it
Hold
back.
on.
Oh, I moved the 5. I'm doing everything wrong. You fix
Okay,
it.
so you swap your 5 and your pawn is hiding under the bridge.
Okay, sure. Why not?
That is your turn.
I'll go with that.
Great. I am going to collect the 5 and add 5 to my points.
Is there anything else
up
I can...
here? So I've got 5 points.
What else can I mess with? You have 5 points now. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is this? The pawns that are floating in space. Where are they in this universe?
They are in like they've been captured. They're not dead, right? They are captured. They are in like you have. So we each have captured one pawn, and they're in like.
Can I send
Pawn jail?
my pawn under the bridge like on like a rescue mission?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
We've now unlocked the gimmick of this game. It was never chess the whole time.
Good. That's exactly how I like my chess. Not real chess.
You just have to be able to justify your movements.
Okay. So he's come out from under the bridge. He's going on a rescue mission. He moved about 2 spaces up from the bridge because it's like a new beginning for him. And then here we go.
All right. My knight is going... Well, actually, no. I'm going to deploy my other knight at this point. My other knight is going to move to c5. And then I'm going to roll a d20 to see if he finds any treasure.
Okay.
That's a 5. He does not find any treasure in c6.
Okay.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna move my horsey over here, right? 2 up and 1 over,
Yep.
right? And I would like him to hit on your horse and ask if they can be a horse family.
How hot is your horse? Describe your horse.
That is a fucking sexy horse.
Oh damn, that is a sexy horse. Great. On my turn, our horses are going to get married.
Okay.
But well, they're going to advance. They're going to join together, but they're not married yet.
Is the end game still killing a king, or what are we doing?
You still want to win, Erin.
Yeah, I'm just okay. I'm just saying, is there alternative endings to this? Or
I don't know, Erin. I didn't plan ahead. Erin, I downloaded this PowerPoint, uploaded it to the Google Drive, and that is it. Okay. That is the extent of the planning I did.
Okay. So, let me think about this. Do we whittle it down to final 8, and then they have a big annoying fight?
Yeah,
scene?
then we have a big fight.
Okay.
So they're now a double piece, but they're not married yet, so they can't move.
Okay.
'Cause otherwise, they'd be committing adultery under the church.
Okay.
And as you all know, all of the pieces in chess are Catholic.
My rook has stolen this text from the other page and is putting it out on the field as a distraction.
So you are distracting your own rook by that.
That's fine. We're all distracted. It's just this is like an area of distraction.
Okay. My pawn is going to move up to d4 and is now staring intently at your pawn because they can't attack each other.
Oh. Okay. Can they have a dance off?
I don't know. It's your turn.
All right. Our pawns will have a dance off and roll some kind of die. And if you get above half of whatever the amount on the die is, your guy wins.
Okay, roll a die.
I don't have one.
Okay.
It's just
so you're saying it's like a 50
I'm saying
50-50
50-50, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll a 20-sided die. I rolled a 15.
So yours won. And my guy cries in shame and
he's going to dance jail, which is a legally separate jail.
I just realized I put him... Okay, that's fine. I just realized that I sent my pawn to rescue the one on your side and not the other one, but that's okay.
Hey.
Anything goes.
Hold on, I've got to make this dance jail really quick. from Footloose. I have not seen Footloose, but I imagine that's how it works.
I have. It's kind of silly.
Okay, great. I'm going to deploy my bishop now, diagonally here, and next turn he's going to marry the horses.
That's a good one. That's a good plan. Okay. Which one's my king? The thing in E?
Yeah.
Okay. This pawn wants to come to the wedding.
All right. The bishop marries them. They now have the horse marriage.
Okay.
So we each get a wedding ring.
Excellent. Where are you tallying what we have?
I'm up at the top. We'll do it on the left side. It can be our inventories.
Sure.
So there, we each have a horse wedding ring, and I have 5 points.
Where
it is now your
that?
turn.
Where are you seeing that?
Oh, I dragged it up. You know what? My screen's probably bigger than yours. Now can you see?
Oh, you know what? I wasn't looking at anything that was off of it because I had it small in a window so I could still look at your face. Okay, interesting. All right, cool. So my pawn over here. Oops. He gets to the jail and he realizes, oh my god, I've gone to the wrong jail. This is the jail for the other side. And then he just kind of stands there awkwardly and is like, sorry.
My pawn who's in jail is going to pull out a knife and stab yours.
Oh my god, is there heaven for the pieces or something?
There can be. Does he? I'm gonna give him a moment before he dies.
Okay.
So it's your turn to respond to him being stabbed.
While
I make heaven.
I don't know what he would do in his final moments. Maybe he's hallucinating and he thinks he sees the afterlife and he describes it to the other pawn and that guy has to live with like the knowledge of what the afterlife is.
So my pawn does take his keyring and escape from jail, but he also has gained knowledge that no one should own. Your pawn does go to heaven.
He's having a good time in there.
So my pawn is out of jail.
Okay. Let me think. What should I do? I'm just gonna move this boy up one.
All right. My queen is going to spend her turn converting this pawn into a shopkeeper.
Okay. So you can buy stuff?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's my turn.
My rook guy is gonna he's gonna move up one and he's gonna take the text with him.
Oh, that's a big move.
It's distracting.
My queen is going to visit the shop. And I'm going to spend 3 points out of my 5 points to buy a sniper rifle.
Oh my god.
It's my turn.
1 second. Okay. So my horses over here are having horse relations.
Oh.
And they have a little baby.
They took the horse to the hotel room.
They really did. And I didn't stretch him uniformly, so he's a little messed up. Your turn. It's very large.
I have fixed it. All right, my queen is going to shoot your bishop,
Okay.
killing him instantly. He goes to heaven too, because he lived a good life.
Okay. My queen is going to pass anti-gun legislation on the board.
On the board?
Yes.
I think we have to have a vote on that. All of.
I think. Okay. I guess we could.
Well, no, on the board, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just send it back to my inventory then.
Can be used outside of the board.
Yeah.
My guys in heaven, they go on a quest to meet God.
Okay.
They will return with something.
My pawn, who's in no man's land, is going to fall into the back rooms.
Oh my god. Okay. What you laughing at?
This. Oh, I accidentally put up another window on my screen. I'll have to edit that out.
Oh my god. Okay, so.
Oh my.
So they found him. And they're
What does he say?
They're appealing to him and they're saying, "Hey, the other people on the other side of the border are doing some mean stuff, and it's not very nice. Can you send down a lightning bolt to strike somewhere on their board?"
Okay.
So he does. 1 second.
Do you need a lightning? Oh, I was gonna say there's gonna be one in the shapes, but that works too. Where does it hit?
Okay, so it's not lethal, but it hits like here, and everybody gets like not aligned on a space now. They're just kind of like. They're just kind of zigging and zagging. Okay, we don't need that anymore.
All right. My pawn that is in the text is going to use his graphic design degree.
Okay.
To change the font and set the words on fire. This will sacrifice him and his friend, but it also kills your rook.
Okay. There was a 5 here.
Yeah, that 5 is also in heaven.
Cool. We love this for him.
There is now fire on the board.
The board is on fire. Okay. Trying to think what I can do here. Here I got something. Why you laughing?
Nothing. No, literally no specific reason. I'm just having fun, Erin.
Okay.
I'm laughing because I'm having a silly little funny time.
All the people that are in the heaven area are gonna have a dance party. to boost morale. Your turn.
Okay. So it's another dance party that's now happening on the board. I think the fire is going to spread to the bridge.
Okay.
Because the bridge is made of wood, and I did say that.
And it's trapping him in the back rooms.
I now need two of these text boxes. There we go. The fire spreads on my turn, and then my character is going to go further into the back rooms. He's looking for something, so he's going down the hallway.
Okay. The horse family. Hold on. There's a bunch of them.
Good luck grabbing all three of the horses.
Yeah, they're gonna move over here onto the bridge because one second. They're gonna take a visit to Horse Disney World.
I have bad news for Horse Disney World.
Oh no!
Horse Disney World. You remember what's on the other side of this bridge, right, Erin?
Oh, they're not like they connect. Okay, yeah. So my horses are dumb, and
Horse Disney World is now on fire.
It spawned out of the back rooms, I guess.
Well, the back rooms isn't connected to.
Oh well, I was trying to do what you had there, but with that.
I was saying the back rooms it's just out here.
Okay, that's fine. Disney World can be on fire.
It wasn't supposed to be connected. But if you're saying that they're going onto the bridge,
yeah, that's fine. All right, you take your turn.
My queen is gonna take the rest of her points, and buy something from the store. I don't know what it is yet.
Okay.
I didn't think that far ahead. We'll get back. I'll get back to you on my turn.
Okay, so my side of the board hears news of the fire, and they dispatch a fire truck to the site of Horse Disney World.
All right. My queen has bought a Froggy Chair, and she's going to place it on D8.
Ooh. Froggy Chair. Okay.
And so that was my last turn. I just had to figure out what she was going to buy. On my turn after the fire trucks get there, the fire is going to spread to the bridge, and now the horse family and my rook are caught in the fire.
Okay. Now I could save everyone from the fire. Oh, go ahead.
It's still that's just the board event. My horse now has a dilemma to make. Is he going to save his wife or his child?
No! That's why I sent the fire truck!
My horse is going to make the choice to save his child, and they are going to run out of the fire.
Can I kill this guy?
You can do it. You could, Erin. You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna kill him. He can, or I guess he can be. I don't know.
You can also just send them back to the jail.
I'm gonna kill him. Oops. Just to have some good old fashioned murder going on. There's something here. There's something that was there. Okay. So
I don't know.
Now he's there. Okay, now you take a turn.
Oh, you know what happened? I think you accidentally dragged him out of his border, because they all have a border.
Okay, I was like, what is this? Okay.
The rest of the board is not flammable because it's stone, so the fire is at least contained. My king is going to get on top of his Froggy Chair, and now he has a height advantage over everyone else.
Okay.
Because he is now off of the board, he is going to equip his gun.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna use the fire truck and we're gonna remove the fire in Horse Disney World and on the bridge.
I'm gonna say there's another fire truck over here.
Sure.
All right. My rook, who's now been saved, is going to go all the way south, and he's going to collect all of these points.
Okay.
And we now have 10 points.
So the horse wife that was left behind is mad, and she, where's the send to front?
Order, send to front.
Okay. She's gonna hitch a ride on the fire truck, and she's just gonna like run over the side of the board.
My king is going to use his readied action to shoot out the tires of the fire truck.
Okay.
That guy's definitely dead, though.
Excellent.
So
okay.
The fire truck is now stopped.
Okay.
Because it has no more tires.
Yeah. What are we working towards here?
Winning. This is war. This is real serious war, and our king. You gotta kill the king.
I'm just curious how long we're gonna be going with this.
You gotta kill the king.
Okay.
Make a move.
What's in the shop?
I don't know, Aaron. What is in the shop?
Oh, okay, you're right. All right. The horse is gonna loot the shop. Do we say they're not allowed to have guns on the board, or do we say no to that?
No, they're not allowed to have guns on the board, but he's off of the board because he's standing on the Froggy Chair.
I see. Okay. All right. The horse has looted the store, and it's bought its own gun and also a ladder, and it's coming up the chair. The ladder.
On my turn, the pawn in the back rooms finds his way into heaven and is like, "Hey guys, I found a way to get back." So everyone in heaven is gonna be in the back rooms now. Even the 5.
Okay. So when they're in the back rooms, something really terrifying comes to scare them.
Oh no.
Oh no! The Good Doctor, the greatest show on earth. He's here.
My king is going to see this going on out in the world between the worlds and say to your knight, we have to take him down. We can't let him spread his influence onto our chessboard any further. And
That's
he's going
true.
to reach his hand out to shake hands with your horsey.
Okay.
For a temporary alliance.
My horse agrees to the alliance and shakes hands.
Okay. I think we both use our next turn to kill the Good Doctor. Yes?
Rip. Yeah.
Okay, I need another picture really quick. And the Good Doctor goes to hell.
I want to be clear. It's because of the bad writing. I have nothing against this man,
Yeah, no,
specifically, but it's more it's portrayal of certain things.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think? Do they feel like they've understood each other a little more by joining the same side?
I think we're gonna have to set up a treaty.
I can agree. What are the terms of the treaty?
Well,
what do we each want?
We have to convene at the center
Okay.
of the board.
Let's convene.
Okay. My pieces have entered the Concord.
Okay.
And they have left their gun in the inventory as a sign of good measure. And they bring as a gift one Froggy Chair.
I was just getting my gift ready too. I bring a giant corn dog to feed your country.
Are you queen?
I'm sending it backwards. Can I send it all the way to the back, or will that be a problem? Yeah, it's a problem.
Hold on, it might not be. Give me a sec. Is there a way to make this?
You know, the giant corn dog can go over here. That's fine.
Are your queen and king going to attend?
Yes, they are. Do you, trying to think if there's like a symbolic way of joining. Okay, so we've brought our gifts. We're at the Froggy Chair. My people, ask your people what do you guys want? What your goals were with the war?
They just wanted to kill the good doctor. They thought he was on your side.
My king and queen say, oh my god, I am so sorry. I thought he was on your side. Neither of us knew that guy.
And at that moment, our kings look in each other's eyes, and they realize that they've been meant for each other. And I'm going to use my ring, and my king is going to get down on his knees and propose.
Okay. I got something for you. My king accepts, and the queen is just kind of, she's standing there for a second, and she's like, what the hell? And then she's like, all right, you know what? I accept you. And then they have a Pride Month celebration on the board.
And that's the end of our game. We won.
We love it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
I've gotten very dark somehow on my screen.
Yeah, you have.
It's because of how my camera works. Which, I mean, it doesn't.
I gotcha. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up, Mancha?
I think that's all I got.
Okay. I don't remember that. You can follow.
I start.
You start. Okay.
Thank you for watching our show. We really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you have ideas, let us know in the comments. If you hate us and you think that we should die, tell us in the comments, because it'll still help us out a little bit, right? But if you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing and stuff. It means a lot to us. Then Erin says her part.
Yes, I do say my part. Sorry, I'm a little out of it right now. Okay, you can follow the podcast most places as appetizercast, and we are Erin MacDaddy and Moth Mancha.
With that, be sure to tip your waitresses. Go to Horse Disneyland, and we'll see you next time.
Happy Pride Month and happy birthday, Rise Kujikawa.